My name is Amefa and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be wrapping up my February books. I read a total of 3 books in February, and these books, the authors were new authors to me because I've never read any of their books before, so I wasn't expecting so much, but these books were fantastic. They blew my mind away. The least rating was a 4-star, which is very good. I enjoyed myself. The first, which is by Lisa Jewell, Then She Was Gone, follows a girl called Ellie Mack. She has her whole life ahead of her. She's a good student, she's a good kid. Then one day, she's gone. Her mother, Laurel Mack, who assumes the main lead, tries so hard to find answers to her daughter's disappearance, but to no avail. Then she meets Floyd, with whom she starts a relationship after her divorce from her husband. Floyd introduces Laurel to his 2 daughters, Sarah Jade and Poppy. Poppy looks so much like Ellie, and then Laurel wants to find answers. She questions a lot of things and she wants to really find out what happened to Ellie. Now this book is a thriller, and so I had a lot of assumptions when I was reading. I assumed a lot. The whole thing with Noelle and with Ellie, I don't want to spill so much, but I'm trying my best. I assumed so much, and well, I kind of almost got to it, but that wasn't it. Okay, the plot twist was different, and I loved this book so much. It was very captivating, and it was heart-wrenching. It was sad. I mean, I don't know what is worse, losing your child in death or through kidnapping. I really don't know which is worse, but Laurel Mack was a phenomenal character. Poppy was a brave little girl. She's strong. Ellie Mack, I mean, getting to the tail end of the book, it touched my heart so much that I cried. This book was mind-boggling. It was an incredible story, and Lisa Jewell is an amazing author, and so I highly recommend this book. If you're looking to read any thrillers that wouldn't give the story away right from the beginning, then I highly recommend this book to you. The second, which is You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson, follows a girl called Liz Lighty who wants to attend an uber elite college, but she has problems with her financial status. She is cared for by her grandparents, and she has younger siblings. I wasn't sure I liked the book in the beginning. I mean, it was kind of dull for me, and I didn't really get the whole point of the book. So I almost got to the end of it and I was like, okay, everything was now making sense to me. So I didn't really enjoy myself, but just the little bits that made me understand or made me get what the book was about just blew my mind away, and I give this book a 4-star, and I haven't regretted it. This book touches on racism and sickle cell. Liz's mom died out of it, and her little brother was also suffering from that. So I was just happy with how the whole situation, the whole sickle cell situation was tackled, and racism, how racism in the book was also depicted, was equally good. And I enjoyed myself. I mean, I love the book too. And the last, which is by Jenny Garo, Ties That Tether. follows a girl called Azere who made a promise to her dad to marry from her tribe. She's from Ido in Nigeria. She's from the Ido tribe in Nigeria, but they are immigrants in Canada. She made this promise when she was 12 years old in Nigeria when her dad was about to die, but she's been tied to this promise literally her whole life. Her mother would just not let her breathe. She cannot date outside of her tribe. She cannot date a white man. She cannot date an Igbo or a Yoruba man. You know, she just has to be with an Ido man so that her culture is not diluted. This book was equally good with a little steamy romance somewhere. But what I didn't like about the book was that the author was trying so hard to make us ingest the Nigerian culture. Like, she was trying to push the culture down our throats, which I didn't like so much. I mean, if you're writing a book, you just made it clear how the Nigerian culture is. You do not have to. I just had a problem with how she kept explaining every Nigerian word she used. I, for one, would love if she left it as it was, so that the reader does research after reading. I don't want you to spoon feed me, then the whole thrill of reading the book, goes away. That was the only problem I had with the book. But aside that, oh yeah, and then with her mother, who's like a typical African mother who tried to manipulate her child, who tried everything possible for her child to stick to this promise she made when she was just 12 years old. I mean, who does that? This book got me so pissed. I was so angry that this woman made her daughter go through hell, and I don't want to spill so much, but I recommend this book if you're looking for a book that talks about Nigerian culture, that gives a little bit about Canadian way of life. Then I highly recommend this book to you. I also give this book a 4-star just because of that bit where I felt the author was forcing the Nigerian culture down our throats. Aside that, everything else was perfect. This brings me to the end of my February wrap-up, and if you are reading any of the books or you've read any of these books, I want to know your thoughts in the comment section. So please do leave your thoughts there, and if you've watched up until this point, leave which emoji do we use? Leave the heart emoji in the comment section so I know you watched till the end. I'll catch you on another video, and I love you like a nerd loves books. Bye.